In chapter 17 and 18, we have Dorian with a lot of people in his estate in Shelby, where he's leading some kind of a party, and he's talking to the Duchess of Moonmouth, which Lord Henry kind of teases him about not liking. And first they're talking about beauty, and the conversation goes to beauty, and then they start talking about love. They give this weird definition of love by like love is like trying to repeat a gratifying experience multiple times. So a weird thought, but everybody agrees. And then Dorian leaves the conversation to Lord Henry and the Duchess, and when he goes to the other room, he sees pressed against the window James Vane's face, and he faints, and people hear him and they come to his aid, and he doesn't leave the following days outside his house because he's very scared of James Vane, because again he swore to kill him if any harm would come to Sybil, and Sybil is dead. So the whole idea of being chased down by James Vane dominates, and it's very blinding to Dorian. So for the third day he starts to go out of his house, and he realizes that it's not very like him to sit inside of his house and be repressed in this way. So when they go out shooting, he starts to admire some dogs, and when someone laughs at him being silly and shoots the birds, they actually hear a scream as if they shot a man, and like it had taken the full charge. So when they go back to the house, they start lightening the mood, they start talking, having a chit chat, and then Dorian demands to see what happened to the man who was shot, and who was the man who was shot. So he demands to see him, and it turns out this time it was James Vane. So which made him feel really safe, because now that he was dead, Dorian felt really safe, and he took the whole shotgun shot to him, so he was definitely dead. And this is kind of weird because at first you would expect him to be there, and that he would maybe have a very revengeful kind of killing in the end, or he would maybe end up killing Dorian or something like that, but apparently he just dies, so that's kind of a wacky ending to that. It could have been a bit more interesting, but okay, let's see how this follows. And to what I see, I'm seeing a different attitude on Dorian. He's now more vulnerable, and Lord Henry, I think, has another idea of what Dorian actually is. So yeah.